I love the old A-10, and with all the updates that have been done to this one, it flies just as phenomenally. Ah! Pilots, the all-new version 2 A-10 is officially here and ready to order today. If you're as excited as I am, go out there and get you one right now. They're linked in the description, but today's video is all about the flight of this aircraft with the Ordnance on. Let's get it out to the runway. It is pretty crosswind right now, but the A-10 can handle it just fine. All right, pilots, taking off. The version 2 A-10. Here we go. Rotates as beautiful as always. Gear up. Flaps up. Got a little bit of extra nose weight right now from the camera on the front. Give a couple clicks of trim. Flying gorgeous though, guys. I love the old A-10, and with all the updates that have been done to this one, it flies just as phenomenally. Ah! And it's beautiful, guys. We're flying at about a 15-mile-an-hour crosswind. This big, heavy A-10 just does not care. Gorgeous. Got that machine gun on the front now. I don't know if it's going to come across on camera, but here we come in for the attack run. Firing the machine guns. And I don't know if the sound is coming across to you guys of this A-10. It has always been one of the coolest sounding EDFs. We climb this path. Center field loop, and going into the loop. Crosswind's pushing us. Bring her around. Turn that into a reverse Cuban. So stable. And in the evening, those new formation lights, are just insane looking on this thing, guys. Covered in LEDs. Show them weapons. There's our timer. We're gonna bring her by for a gear pass. And bring her in. Like I said, direct crosswind of about 15, gusting to 20 right now. The big old A-10 though has always been one of the nicer flying models in a crosswind. Power back, letting her sink. Lots of drag underneath it, so we're going to need that. Extra little bit of power, getting her here. Flare. Whoa, little bounce. Crosswind, pretty brutal right now. But those gear can handle it is the good news. All right, pilots, excellent flight considering the conditions today. Just kind of had to get this one done, so we flew it in whatever the weather was giving us. And the A-10 soaks it up absolutely beautifully, as you can see. Had that little gust there on my landing, and you saw that the landing gear can handle that hard hit. That's the cool thing. These are the new upgraded version 2 landing gear. They are completely different than the standard version was back in yonder days. So these are much stronger. It really doesn't bounce like the old aircraft does either. And that's what you could see there. I plopped it down pretty hard and there was no bounce. And there was actually a redesign of the tail because of that to make it a little bit larger. And that actually helped a lot with the bounce of this aircraft. Like I said, anybody that flew the old version knows that if you hit just wrong, it would start bouncing really bad. Well, that's been addressed in this aircraft. No longer do you have the trailing length suspension either. You have the up and down suspension, which really helps soak that bump up. And you do get 2 different spring options in the box if you want a softer landing gear set than what is in it. But this is the box stock setup right now, and it flies absolutely great here. So let's get you a quick battery report. I'm sure Lori has the timer down there in the corner for you. Honestly, I've been setting it to about 3.5 minutes of useful throttle. Right now I stick that one on 3 minutes, which we're probably gonna be coming down with quite a bit of gas in the tank actually. Let me pop one of the batteries out. And these are my old Admiral 50C packs that have been in all the videos you've seen. And we're still getting, that's 28%, 378 a cell. I mean, absolutely fantastic, guys. If you don't keep the batteries in the aircraft, it will set on the tail. All right, so, like I said, nice little cover there. One other really cool feature I do have to discuss really quickly is the working machine gun light. One of the coolest features that have been ever added to one of these aircraft. If you want full details of all this stuff, make sure you check out the overview video that is out right now here at motionrc.com. We go into all of the features of this aircraft, and until next time, whether it's air, land or sea, you can get it right here at Motion RC. See you later, guys. Bye.